All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Set up Instagram Live while you guys are hopping on in. All right. Boom. All right, got some orders to ship this weekend. We have a ton. I don't even know how many we have. Orders, waiting shipment. We have 15 eBay orders. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Poshmark and 4 Mercari. So 24 orders total this weekend, plus everything that we shipped out on for Whatnot this weekend too. So I'll give it a couple seconds for everybody to hop on in. Going live, shipping some orders. No TikTok today. If you didn't hear, I got banned yesterday. Going live on TikTok for sale of unregulated goods. So probably gonna have some people coming over from TikTok today to watch over here, which is cool. You guys can catch me every single morning still on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I got Instagram on my phone too, so it's probably gonna look a little better than it was on the computer. So hopefully you guys see that over on your end. Welcome in. As you guys are hopping in on in, let me know how your sales were this weekend. What'd you sell? What was your best sale? All that good stuff. I want to hear it. And if you're watching on replay, feel free to drop it down in the chat on replay too. So welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. We'll go ahead and get started as people are coming on in. If you guys have any questions while I'm shipping, feel free to ask any questions you have. Anything is up. Don't worry. It's never a stupid question. Even the basic questions I will answer. All right, first order going out is a pair of flax pants. Picked these up for $8.03. They sold for $27 over on Mercari. I'm going to do Mercari orders first, and then we'll do Poshmark, and then finish up on eBay. We had some really good sales. Even though we sold less than we did last weekend, our total sales were up because we had a couple like really high dollar pieces sell. So, but yeah, really, really good weekend. Except for the whole getting banned on TikTok thing, but oh well, it was eventually going to happen. I felt like it was eventually going to happen because it seems like a lot of the resellers are all getting banned for the same reason. It's stupid. If you mention anything about eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, whatnot, you get banned now. They don't want anybody talking about any other platform, and unfortunately, there's no way to get around it for me because everybody knows me for selling on those platforms. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama World Tour shirt. Really good one. It has a big print on the back. It did have a small stain on it, but I still listed it, and it sold for $31 over on Mercari. Tommy Bahamas are starting to heat up. We've been selling a lot on our Whatnot shows. In the next couple months, they're really going to start heating up, and they're going to start selling super fast. So if you're not listing your Tommy Bahamas, get listing them now. List them now. Wherever you're watching this, do you take Cash App? I don't have Cash App, no. I have PayPal or Venmo. I don't know, I feel like Cash App is not as secure as PayPal or Venmo. But yes, I have PayPal or Venmo. Feel free to, if you want to buy something, I don't know why you're asking, but if you want to buy something, yeah, with Silk. If you want to buy something from us, PayPal or Venmo. Tommy Bahamas don't sell. What's up, Surfs? That one shipped. You guys can still watch Surfs. If you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, Surfs is still going live. Hopefully his account stays good because, yeah, TikTok is crazy. But you guys can go follow Surfs. He does shipping lives and all that good stuff. So what do you suggest listing Tommy Bahama silk shirts for? Depends on the pattern. The better the pattern, the more you're going to be able to sell it for. That one had a big embroidery on the back. Again, it had a stain, but even with a stain, it still sold for $31 because those are like collectible. But the brighter, the more vibrant the pattern, the more it's going to sell for. So what is Whatnot? It's a live auction website. I have a link in my bio. If you sign up to that link, you get $15 to spend for free. We're not doing any shows during the week this week. I got to cancel the 2 shows, but we are going to be doing a Friday, Saturday show this week and possibly a Sunday show. Really, really big shows. So go get your free $15 credit. You can use it on anything as we're selling. It's free. It's literally free money. And you can apply that to any purchase and you get $15 off. So all you have to do is pay shipping. That's it. Next up, we got a train sale. Tommy Bahama men's shorts sell quick for me, especially if they're cargos. Yeah, if I get those cheap enough, I'll pick them up. Typically, my thrift stores price them at like $8. So after you sell them pretty quick for like around 20, it doesn't really work out. So that's why I don't ever pick those up. So any shoe sales? Yes, we actually shipped out a bunch. All our Whatnot orders have been shipped. It's all sitting outside our front door right now. So if you bought something this weekend, all of those have shipped. Every one of those have shipped. Yeah, this is a train. It's sold on Mercari for $13.50 plus shipping. And I wasn't listing these on Mercari, but with Autoposher, it's so easy to cross-list these now. So I've been cross-listing them, and I've actually sold, I think, 2 or 3 over on Mercari. And that was an older one that's been sitting for a while, too. So Auto posture for the win on that one. Auto posture for the win. I'm going to have a tutorial on auto posture coming out at some point this week. Probably film it tomorrow and hopefully have it out by Thursday. So if you're still on the fence about using auto posture, the new cross lister, a lot of people are like, is it good? How does it work? I'm going to put out a tutorial video. Trust me, after you watch it, you're going to be like, duh, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to sign up for auto posture. I'm going to drop all the other services because auto posture is so much better than the other cross listers. The only thing I don't like is the credits, but if you work around the credits, the listing credits, once you get past that, you're like, hey, this is so much easier cross list. So got a notification you were live. Now Facebook, I know you wanted to know, I think it's about Whatnot. Now I follow you on Whatnot. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was. It's weird that a lot of people aren't getting notifications on Whatnot, but we have a way to counteract that. We're gonna work on that. So, how are polo sales going? They're going good. I actually have a couple regular polo sales, and then Polo Ralph Lauren sales too, for this shipping live. So you can see that in a little bit. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We got lots of people hanging out today. If you're not following, hit that follow button wherever you're watching from, Instagram, Facebook, or subscribe on YouTube. I'm gonna start coming out with more YouTube content. Since I'm bananaed on TikTok Live, I'm going to start diving deep into YouTube over the next couple weeks. So make sure you're following so you get a notification. Feel free to ask any questions if you're hanging out. Also, what type of poly bags do you use for jackets? Jackets, like the bigger jackets, typically I put those in boxes. I don't put those in poly bags. You'll see that in just a minute. Best place to buy bubble wrap. The bubble wrap I'm using, I got it off Amazon, but it was one of those fire deals around Black Friday. What I actually buy from is AmericanBubbleBoy.com. If it wasn't for this sale, I would have bought more from American Bubble Boy. I'm not affiliated with them. I probably should reach out to them, but I'm not affiliated with them. But if you go through Pure Hustle Podcast, they have an affiliate code, and I think you get a discount, or they get like a kickback. So go through their affiliate link if you want some bubble wrap. I really like American Bubble Boy. They ship super fast. If you order today, it'll probably be at your door either tomorrow or the next day. That's how fast they ship. So, Cindy, what's up? What's up? Appreciate the hand purple blue piece. That's what it says on my end over here on my restream. So appreciate that. I've been doing really well with the sneakers on eBay. Any advice on dress style shoes? I do have a pair of Cole Haans I'll be shipping out today, but shoes are really easy. All you're doing is looking up the style code and seeing how many are listed and how many are sold. That's it. That's the key to like shoes and seeing how fast shoes will sell. All right, that is wrapped up. I just put some bubble wrap around that train, and then we already have the label printed out, so all we have to do is slap it on. Why aren't you on TikTok? Shut up, Felix. Shut up, Felix. I wish I could be, but TikTok is not allowing me to. It's funny, everybody thinks like, I'm getting DMs like, why did you get banned? What did you do? What was the horrible thing you did? I'm like, I literally was doing the same thing I'm doing every day. I just said I sold something, or I was doing consignment unboxing, and I guess because I sold something via Venmo that was a off-platform sale, and they don't like that anymore, even though I used to do it all the time. It's kind of weird. And it doesn't fall into their terms of service, because I read their terms of service, and selling through Venmo does not count as an unregulated sale. Next up, we got a G4 small polo. This one sold for $28 over on Mercari, $28 plus buyer paid shipping. So they don't like the competition. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. I'm in talks with one of their reps, trying to get them to understand that what I did was not against terms of service, based off the terms of service. Unregulated goods would mean I'm selling alcohol or tobacco products, something like that, drugs, things like that. That's where that would fall into. But obviously when I'm selling Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, that doesn't count as one of those. So, oh well, it was going to happen eventually. There's a bunch of resellers that are getting hit with bans. A bunch of the live resellers are getting hit with bans. Next up, though, is going to be the people that are making content, like saying I sold this on eBay, and then they're going to see that and they're going to be like, ban, and then you're going to be screwed. You're going to lose your whole account. So polos are a thing now. Polo Ralph Lauren, we sell a ton of Polo Ralph Lauren. A ton of it. A ton of it. All right. Let's go ahead and ship out. I'm going to save these two for last. Two of the best sales are going to save for last. Those are really freaking good. Polo Ralph Lauren blazer jacket. This one is already in the box. It was new with tags. I picked it up in a bulk buy locally for, no I didn't. I picked it up for $5.34. Yes, $5.34. And this one sold for $40. It's a good sale. It's a blazer. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren silk, cashmere, and I think silk, cashmere, and linen blazer. $5.34. Picked it up from the thrift. What size clear bags are you using for shirts? If you go through, Sandy, if you go through my pin post, I have my link tree there. and go to the products we use on a daily basis. The clear bags that we use are linked there. Clear bags are linked there. And all the products we use, it's all Amazon links, and we do get a kickback for that too. All right, that one shipped. Easy sale. Love the color bags. Appreciate you. Those are gyro packs too. So if you're interested in the poly bags, go through that gyro pack link. I do have a first time buyer coupon of like 10% off if you use my code. Again, that's affiliate link, so it does help the channel. Best way to do shipping on eBay, free shipping, or which one? I charge shipping now. I used to give free shipping all the time. I've watched Surf's Up. Surf's Up taught me just charge the shipping. Price it a little bit lower, charge the shipping. You'll actually make more money. That's what we've been doing. I bought clear bags, 9x12 through you. I saw 10x13 your wife was packing to use. Yes, we do those for bigger items, 10x13s, or when we're shipping on Whatnot and we have like multiple shirts, we'll throw those in the 10x13s. So we always keep both of those on deck. I actually have to order more 10x13s because we just ran out of those today. Seen so many campaigns saying, don't let them ban TikTok. Yeah, it's I'm not mad about it. I mean, it's whatever. It was eventually going to happen. I mean, you can only control what you can control. Luckily, I built up the other platforms. It would have sucked if I would have lost TikTok and didn't have Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram to go to. That would have been miserable. But after yesterday, I was a little down yesterday. But then once I thought about it, I was like, you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. I have the other platforms. I'll just go to them and I'll build those other platforms up. Nothing else you can do. Next up is a Untuck It shirt. This one sold for $35, free shipping. The buyer reached out and said, hey, I'll take that for $35 if you get free shipping. I was like, bet. $35 free shipping source. So really good sale, $35 for an Untuck It. That has happened in a long time. I normally get only like 20 to 25, but $35, I will take it. $35, I will take it. Thank you so much for the shoes. Got them for my youngest son. Let's go, Audra. Let's go. Oh, the size 12s, those are already shipped. They're on their way to you, Audra. Appreciate you. Appreciate you purchasing. Well, you got them for free, but you still purchase something to get them for free, so we appreciate you. I always watch you on Facebook. Yeah, I think a lot of people watch us over on Facebook. By the way, we're still doing live thrifts. So Kayla will be doing live thrifts over on TikTok on Wednesdays. I'll be doing live thrifts on YouTube. So those of you who watch on YouTube that wait for our live thrifts to be posted, now you don't have to wait anymore. As soon as I'm done live thrifting, I hit the end button. It's already posted. So yeah, so I think it'll work out better, and that's just going to help us grow the YouTube audience anyway. So live thrifting on my channel will still be on YouTube. On hers, they'll be on TikTok. So if you're watching only on TikTok and you want to just stay there, that's cool. You can watch Kayla, or you can hop over to me. So just picked up my rental. Rental of what? What are you talking about? YouTube, you can use a GoPro then now? I think I can, Felix. I've actually thought about that. What if I walked around with a GoPro going live? The only thing about GoPros is their battery dies so fast. So I don't know how that would work. Last time I used my GoPro, the battery died in like 30 minutes. So I don't know how fast it would die if I'm live thrifting. I don't want to lose the feed. So I have to think about that. But I might be able to do like small live thrifts with my GoPro. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren. Speaking of Polo Ralph Lauren, this is one that sold for $25. We paid $8.56 for it. It's just going to go ship into a Polybag, a tie back envelope. Get these free from USPS.com. I ship all my Poshmark orders in them. Use the free stuff. Don't use your own polybags. If you get them for free, you might as well use them. Yeah, there's a nice list for you of shoes. Appreciate you, Elaine. Elaine with the list. Again, if you guys are just hanging out, if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the chat. Again, no question is a stupid question. Or you can just hang out and see what I sold, because we're done with Poshmark and now we're moving on to eBay. Actually, we're not done with Poshmark. There's still 2 Poshmark orders to ship, but I'm going to do those at the end because those are the 3 biggest sales are actually Christmas houses, which is weird because Christmas houses haven't been selling. But this weekend I had 3 of the same Christmas houses sell, 1 on eBay, 2 on Poshmark for like a crazy amount of money. So we are going to ship those out later on. So how's the challenge going? It's going good. I'll have an update for it. We're way behind at this point. So the update video will encapsulate why we're behind, all that stuff. We're still doing good. We're like a fourth of the way there, but we should be halfway there. Again, with losing TikTok, it's going to make it even harder to complete the challenge. But at this point, we'll just try to get as far as we can get. I'm not mad about it. Try to get as far as we can get. Which cross-listing system do you use? I use Autoposher now. I do have a link in my bio for Autoposher. I got to pull this perfectly out. I have a link in my bio for Autoposher. Right now it's not public, but if you reach out to her, she will give you access, is what she told me. She's letting people on. And I will have a tutorial video coming out with Autoposher. It's super, super simple to use. In my opinion, it's the best platform, especially for new people who are wanting to cross-list. And the price point, you get everything. You get the automation and you get the cross listing all in one. So I'm actually saving money using the auto posture cross lister. So I'll have a tutorial video coming out later this week on that. It's really, really good. I might can fly down and go live on my TikTok. That might get you banned, Serves. Any advice for beginning resellers getting discouraged as they start? Don't compare yourself to others. Aaron, don't compare yourself to others. If you see how many sales I have and you're like, why in the world do I not have that many sales? It's because you're still learning, you're still deciding what brands you're going to pick up, all that stuff. So don't compare yourself to others. If you're selling 2, 3, 4 items every week, perfect. Just try to grow that over time, but do not compare yourself to others. That's probably why you're having trouble right now. Filming Christmas movies in spring for sets. That could be the reason. Do you have good success selling seasonal stuff year round? The Christmas houses, they used to sell really good back in the day. They kind of tapered off a little bit, but I was really surprised this weekend with those 3 sales. It normally doesn't happen. You're totally off TikTok. I'm not totally. I can still post videos there, but I cannot go live on TikTok. I've never been banned before on TikTok. Never even had a warning on a live, but they gave me a ban instantly. No warnings, no like suspensions, anything like that. Instant ban. It's really annoying. Can't wait for you to make. Can't you just make a new channel? I could, but Audra, if I make a new channel, the thing I'm thinking about is if I make a new channel right now, I'm just gonna get banned again, and then I'm gonna have to make another new channel and another new channel. And also it doesn't help my videos. Like when you go live, your videos will go on the For You page, so that way people are watching your videos and going into your live. It's the way for them to get into your live. So there's no real point because I would have to post videos there too. And I already have 100,000 followers on TikTok. I don't want to. And plus, I kind of want to. It's almost like a challenge to me to try to build up YouTube now. That's how I feel about it. So I'd rather build up YouTube where I don't have to worry about getting banned for talking about eBay and Poshmark and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's no point for me. I'll just grow the other ones. I'm okay with growing another platform. I've done it multiple times. I can do it again. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren. This is just a simple Polo Ralph Lauren sweater. I paid $8 for this, and it sold for $22 plus shipping. 22 plus ship. Easy peasy. I'm just going to throw this into one of my Gyropack poly bags and ship this out. Ship it out. Easy peasy. As you guys are hopping in, make sure you're tapping the screen if you're watching on Instagram. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you're hitting that like button. I think you have to X out of like YouTube to hit the like button, but hit it anyway. If you're watching on replay, make sure you tap that screen too. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If not, just hang out. We're just hanging out. We're shipping right now. We have a good crowd going right now. We have over 100 peeps still. Without TikTok, still have over 100 peeps. Let's go. That makes me smile. I'm not tapping. Of course you're not. Kat, you texted me. I'll call you afterwards. Kat's like, how long are you banned for? Kat, it's permanent. There is no getting it back. It's done. It's finished. The U.S. government is trying to ban TikTok anyway, so yeah, exactly. That's another thing. If they do get banned, it's good that this would be a benefit for me to grow the other platforms before everybody else tries to grow them too. So TikTok is annoying. Appreciate you, Audra. Appreciate you. Next up, we have a pair of jeans that sold. These are brand new at tag. Adriano Goldschmied jeans, a really good brand to look out for, especially new at tags. I paid, I believe, $24 for these. I got these from an online clearance event, and they sold for $80. Free shipping on these. It's a little bit of an older listing, so it's free shipping. So, hanging out while listening, work my full-time job, multitasking. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good thing about doing this on Facebook, is you guys can watch on different platforms too. I think this might have to go. Is this going to go padded? Might be an older listing. I do have it for padded. Where is it going to? I can switch this. That's fine. All right, so it's going to ship for, I think, 2 pounds, 9 by 11 by 2. What brand? Adriano Goldschmied. Adriano Goldschmied. And if you guys miss any of the items, you want to learn how they're spelled and all that stuff, my eBay store is always linked in my bios. You can see you can filter for sold, and you can see those exact jeans that sold. So if you ever want to look at my sales, hey, is this guy really selling all this stuff? You can just go to my eBay store. It's going to ship for $7.15. Some doors closed, better doors open. Exactly. That's how I feel. Are you still going live at the same time? Yes. I'm a little late today because we were shipping out Whatnot orders. So we got all those shipped out and then I hopped on. But I should be live around the same time. Also on live thrift days, I will 100% be live at the same time. And I might be selling another Christmas house. Let's go. That would be good if that one sells too. You'll see the Christmas houses at the end of this live. crazy sales. All right, let's talk about this one right here. I'm gonna grab this one really quick. A lot of people are giving me hate for that Plato's video. They're like, you paid up way too much stuff, or you paid up way too much for that stuff, bro. Like the Ariat jeans, I'm gonna list those for $50. Actually, were listed yesterday. They're gonna sell for $50 plus shipping within like 2 weeks. But this is another one that people were like, you paid up too much for that, bro. Dixon flannel, I literally listed this within 2 days. I paid $10.70. Actually, I paid less than that. I paid $8 for this, $8 plus tax. So what is that? $8.56. And this one sold for $50 plus shipping. That fast, in and out. Making money at Plato's Closet. Instead of selling your stuff to Plato's, go to Plato's and buy something like this, and then flip it on eBay. After fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I should make somewhere around $35 on that sale. So 35 buckaroos on that, and it sold in less than like 2 days. 2 days it sold. I actually had an offer of 45. I countered at 50. Took that offer. So sell better than women's. Yes, men's AG jeans will sell better than women's. Correct. Normally men's jeans in pretty much every brand sell better than the women's. This is also going to Florida. It's over £1 and it's only shipping for $5.81. So do you do this all on your own with helpers? My wife works with us, so we're both full-time. We do this full-time. And then also my mother-in-law helps us do listings too. She's here today. She's eating lunch right now. In and out is the best way, you know that. Do you weigh everything? So on eBay I do. eBay I do. Also, if I put a 10 by 8 bag, but the bag folds before you tape, would you measure? Yes, you would measure whatever it is as you're shipping it, right? But yes, I do weigh everything on eBay. The other sites I don't have to. I think I missed somebody. When it gets there, I think it's a kid size. When it gets there, I think it's a kid size. Okay. When it gets there, I think it's a kid size. Is it? Where is it? What is it coming in? Is it coming via the post office, or is it coming via UPS when it gets here? Next up, Bad Birdie, brand new with tag. Bad Birdie, picked this up for 31. I bought these in bulk. They're finally starting to move. This one sold for 55. I guess these 55 plus ship. God, it won't come out. God damn it. Oh well, we tried. We tried. What about Ariat women's jeans? Those sell just as well as men's Ariat women's jeans. Can't sneeze. I don't know what happened. I can't sneeze. Come on. Stop. Trying to learn some tips today. No, you're good. Feel free to ask as many questions as you would like. I know, I hate when that happens too. It's like literally, it wants to come out right now. I gotta go blow my nose. There it goes. I knew it was coming. It will come out. Our Pendleton shirts, they'll still sell year round, but they always sell better like right in the beginning of winter season. Look at the light and then you will sneeze. What? It won't come out. Now I'm nervous. The sneeze is nervous. It won't come out. All right, this is gonna ship for $5.15. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. What'd you buy in bulk? They're Bad Birdie polos. I actually reached out to somebody via social media, and they said they had a deal that they were able to buy these Bad Birdie polos, but they didn't want to buy all of them. So they were like, if I buy all of them, will you split them with me? And I said, yep. So I bought like, I think 100 Bad Birdie polos. I probably sold only 10 so far, but I bought them in the middle of winter. And now they're starting to sell because obviously it's starting to get to that point. So it's starting to get to the point where all the polos start selling. Do you pick up men's Levi's jeans new with tags? I don't pick up the vintage ones. I know there's vintage ones I should be picking up, but I just don't know them. So talk to Tokyo Thrifts. He knows all the vintage Levi's. What's up, Jody? What do you do when USPS loses a package you sent out? It happened to me twice. Post office and wait, I dropped to the drop box of the post office and then start tracking and never arrives to destination. Delivered or not. Okay. So here's the tip floor for you. When you go to the post office, unfortunately, when you drop in those drop boxes, it does not count as a drop off until the post office scans that package. So here's my suggestion. A, you keep doing the drop box, but it's, it's risky. Or B, you go into the post office and have them scan them. Also, if you use the kiosk, and just because you scan it at the kiosk and you're scanning it, it does not count as a pickup scan. It has to be scanned by an employee or by a machine in the plant. That's when it counts as a pickup scan. So even if you scanned it there and it lost tracking, if you did it at the kiosk, Does not count as a pickup scan. It even says it at the bottom. I used to work for the post office, so I know how all this works. So I would suggest going to an employee, dropping it off at the register. I know it takes so much time to do that. Or creating a pickup scan and having somebody pick it up at your house. That's what we do. My mailman's really good about scanning all of my packages in. He has over 100 to scan in today. He'll scan them all in at my house. But unfortunately, that's the only way. You have to get an employee to scan those in. That's it. Yeah, you can have them pick it up at the house, but also they have to scan it at the house. They can also scan it when they get back to the office, but you have to tell your mailman, like, hey, I need this scanned. If you don't scan it, I get in trouble. So that's another way around that. So, yeah, I didn't know about the kiosk. Yeah, the kiosk, too, it does not count as a legit scan. You have to have an employee scan it. It has to go through their little scanner. I forgot what the thing is called because I haven't used it in so long. Where do I reach out to buy in bulk? Like, for you to reach out and buy in bulk, you'd have to set up those connections. I have connections because obviously I have social media, so people reach out to me all the time trying to get me to buy their stores and stuff like that. It always gets quickly scanned. Yes, normally that's what happens. Typically it does. Like, you don't have to worry about it, but again, it doesn't count as a legitimate scan if you scan it at a kiosk. Next up, we have a Vineyard Vines shirt. This is a Vineyard Vines medium shirt, sold for $18 plus shipping, paid $6.96. Not a huge sale on this one. This has been listed for a little bit, so I just took an offer to get it to go. Do you buy a mailman a 6-pack or lunch? I wish you can buy them a 6-pack. I heard back in the day when I was working at the post office that they used to, the mail carriers used to drive around with 6-packs and, drink and deliver, but they can't do that anymore. There's too many people watching them. Your scanner is always being, like, literally every minute their scanner pings and lets the supervisor know exactly where they are, so you can't do that anymore. But I do regularly give him tips. So I'll go out there every month or two and I'll give him a little tip and say, here's lunch on me, things like that. Because it is well worth it to do that instead of having to go to the post office. He saves me so much time and money by picking up my packages, and he's really good about scanning them, that I don't have to worry about it. So saves me time, so I might as well give that back to him. So yes, we do that. Especially Christmas time, I do give him a pretty hefty tip come Christmas time. And I also tip his T6, which is the guy that covers his route when he has his day off. They're called the T6. When you get an email that says we successfully pick up your item, what does that mean? Does that mean it was scanned? Yes. It should say it's tracking, and then if you look at the USPS tracking, it should say on the way to X, like on the way to the facility, on the way to wherever it's going. So that's easiest way. What's up, Dusty? You may answer, but I didn't hear. Why don't you have to weigh on other platforms beside eBay? Poshmark has a deal with the post office that anything up to 5 pounds ships with the label that Poshmark provides you. So you don't have to weigh it. If it's a shirt, obviously it doesn't weigh 5 pounds. So you just literally ship it out. If you think it's over 5 pounds, that's when you would weigh it and see if it weighs more than 5 pounds. Also on Mercari, you set your weights when you put in your item. So my Mercari shipping for shirts are already at 10 ounces usually. So I just get a 10-ounce label sent to me and then I just ship it out. So that's why on eBay, you actually purchase your label, so you weigh it at the time when you're shipping the item. Unless you've already done that beforehand, and then you can just print your labels. How do you manage your time with your tasks? I don't really have a schedule, to be honest. I just work until I'm done working for the day, and then I stop working. I don't have like a schedule. Like, if I had a schedule right now, I'd be quickly getting done with this live so I can get back at 1:30 and start doing something else. I just go with the flow. That's my normal day. I have a set number of things I got to complete in a day. If I don't get them completed, I just keep working until they're completed. Are they allowed to smoke in the mail trucks? They're not supposed to smoke in the mail trucks, no. Do the supervisors really care? I don't think so. But yeah, they're not really supposed to. There's a rule against it. So let's grab the next item. I'm not going to throw this in a box. I probably should, and I know this is going to be really bad because everybody's going to tell me to throw this in a box, but I don't have a box for this. So this is a Masters hat. I picked this up for $4.28. It sold for $20 plus shipping. Again, I don't have a box for this. I feel bad, but I ran out of the small boxes. I have nothing to ship this in. So I'm just going to ship it. If the buyer wants to return it because the bill got messed up or something, they can return it. Actually, I can ship this padded. I'll upgrade them to padded shipping, and that'll be a way around that. Because I ran out of I got to order some more hat boxes. I don't like shipping hats in bags. I really, really hate it, but I don't have any boxes, so. I can't believe you are putting that. I know, Dusty, shut up. I ran out of boxes. I actually had to finagle a box for a whatnot order today. But it's only going to Georgia, so it shouldn't be that big of an issue. And I'll throw it padded. It's nice and padded. I know, Dusty. You're mad at me. I can't believe I'm not putting in a box either. but I'm out of boxes right now. All right, I'm going to upgrade them from Ground Advantage to Priority Mail shipping. They're going to go padded envelope, and it's going to ship for $8.74. Can you explain style tags? What do you mean by that, style tags? Put it in a shoebox? I would put it in a shoebox, but then it would be super expensive to ship. Again, if they want to return it, if they get it, it's damaged, they can just return it. I'm good. He must be using. Shut up, Surfs. Shut the heck up. If I use a cross lister from Poshmark to eBay, do I have to weigh every item? From Poshmark to eBay? No. You would. So when you put it on eBay, like let's say it's a shirt or like that hat weighs 8 ounces. You should probably know it weighs around 8 ounces. So just guesstimate up when you're using a cross lister. So just put that at 15 ounces. Then when you print your label or you charge the customer for shipping, you'll either make a little bit of money on shipping or you'll be okay because you have a little bit of wiggle room. That's what I would say. You're going from Posh to eBay. Shut up, Surfs. Surfs, get out of here with your freaking... Surf says TikTok. That's not fair. Next up, we got a train sale. This is a Bowser HO scale train. Pick this up for $325. This one sold for $11.70. Does need some padding in here, though. What's up, Bold North? Style tags on Poshmark. I don't actually put any of my style. Does anybody actually do that? Does anybody in chat actually put style tags on all their Poshmark listings? It's just like tags that'll get, I guess the algorithm picks them up better. Like you can put like, I don't know. I don't even use them, so I don't even know. Does anybody? Yeah, Dusty doesn't use them either. It's just a way for you to get an algorithm boost, I guess. But as long as you have a good title and good description, good photos, you should be all right. And you're sharing often on Poshmark. That's the key, is sharing often on Poshmark. Hey, Surfs went live on TikTok. Man, I wish I could go live on TikTok right now. Yeah, no style tags. I don't think anybody does it. I would just ignore that part. So. I have a resale thrift store for several years, but don't have the time to post online. Would you recommend hiring someone to do this for us? You could, yes. The thing is, inspired the boutique. You can hire somebody, but you would already have to have some knowledge to post online. So the key would be to put out some kind of hiring post locally and try to hire somebody that has experience posting online, especially posting clothing to eBay, Poshmark, wherever you want to list to. That's key. You're not going to be able to teach somebody from the ground up if you already don't know how to post on these platforms. So yeah, I would put out a job hiring post saying, hey, I need somebody that has experience posting clothing to eBay or Poshmark, wherever you want to do that to. Poshmark doesn't have the brand. I will add style tags. Same with Mercari. There you go. That's good advice, Bold North. If you don't have a brand for the item, add the style tags. That's actually pretty good advice. I didn't even think about that. I'm trying to branch out. I do eBay and a little bit whatnot. I'm a bit new. Hey, branching out is good, especially if you have a good amount of listings. I would always suggest cross listing. So Brad has you live on his page. What's up, TikTok? TikTok, I can't be there right now. I miss you guys. I can't. Somebody message TikTok. Whoever's one of the big wigs, message TikTok. Get me back. All right, this is trains shipping out. Just put it in a poly bag and ship it out. But follow me on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, because that's where you can watch me every morning. Search really has you live on TikTok. He's probably making fun of me right now.
He's picking your nose.
Are you picking my nose, dude? Here. Well, I did just sneeze. I need someone to pick it. What do you do if you have items that haven't sold for over a year? Sometimes I run discount sales. I recently ran a big discount sale to try to move out some old products. So I'm live on Surf TikTok. Yeah, I hear that. I'm a little nervous. I haven't been live on TikTok in a while. How long did TikTok? It's a permanent. I've never had one warning on TikTok lives for as long as I've done TikTok lives, and they recently banned me for sale of unregulated goods. I don't know. Don't ask me. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama. This is Surf's Up favorite brand. Shout out to all the people watching on Surf's Up channel right now. This is Surf's favorite brand. This is a Tommy Bahama silk shirt. I paid $8 for this locally in a bulk buy. It sold for $30 plus shipping. Petition to get you back on TikTok. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. So, no, he's sending us over? Good. That's what he should be doing. How do you determine if you do the money shot on clothing or not? So typically shirts, if you look at all my listings, pretty much everything is the money shot except for like a suit, something like that I can't fit into the light box. Otherwise, it gets a money shot. And if you don't know what a money shot is, it's a here, I'll show you what the money shot is. Hold on. Let me ship this out really quick. Actually, I'll show you on this listing really quick. This is the money shot. So this is how this Tommy Bahama sold right here. Let me share the screen with you guys. Boom. That's the money shot on the Tommy Bahama. Carrie, I got you. I'll answer a question in just a second. Let me flip this really quick. That's your money shot. So that's my first cover photo. So as people are scrolling through eBay, that's the photo that they see. And then after that, I have just 4 photos. I have a full front, I have a full back, and then I have the tag photo. And this one already has what it's made out of, so I don't have to take a secondary tag photo. But that's what gets my item to sell right there, is the money shot. And that's what they're talking about when they say money shot. Make your listings look a little bit different than everybody else's, and you'll get them sell a little bit better. A lot of people are like, how the heck do you sell Tommy Bahama for so much money? I can't get mine to sell. It's because when I look at their listings, it's just an item hanging up in their like closet. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look different than every other person's on eBay. That's the key. Do you reuse your SKUs after one sells? Yes. What we do is we wait till a bin is like basically empty, and then we'll take that bin and we'll put in all the new numbers into that bin. I'll probably have some more videos on that, especially lives on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because I used to do those on TikTok, but now I have to do them over here. He's making fun of the money shot? Yeah, he is. God, you don't laugh at what he says. You're enticing him to keep doing it. Hey, I came from Surf's TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Surfs. Surf just wants me to carry him in Fortnite tonight. That's all he's doing right now. He's trying to be nice, so I'll carry him in Fortnite and make sure he gets a W. Because that guy has, I think, he's killed a total of like 3 people in like 68 games that he played. So that's why he's being nice to me. Yeah, the money shot. I know what the money shot means. Are you still doing Whatnot consignment opportunity 60/40 splits? Yes. Reach out to me. Email. kwayconsign@gmail.com. Check the Instagram post for that. But yes, I'm going to answer everybody back today. That's one of my goals today, is get everybody answered back. So I've been lied to. All right, next up, another Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Shout out Surfs. Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a solid black one. Simple. The solid black ones always sell super fast, very quick, and for good money. I actually sell these a little bit higher. This one I paid $5.34 and it sold for $24 plus shipping. I got the hiccups. 24 plus ship. My 7-year-old loves Fortnite. He could beat y'all. He probably could. We played with Barry D's son, and Barry D's son, all he did was make fun of me the whole time. And then, second off, he was actually really good. Although he said he never misses a shot, and he missed like lots of shots during that game. So I have to say that kid is cap, but he was pretty good. I think all kids that age are better than adults. So appreciate the follow. The Adventure in You gave me a follow on Instagram. I didn't know Instagram let me know that. If you guys aren't following on Instagram, follow right now and I'll give you a shout out. I feel like TikTok days. He said you were cute. I know, he says that all the time. He texts me that in the morning too. He says, "Hey cutie, are you awake?" I still don't know why you got bananaed. I got bananaed for sale of unregulated goods. Basically, I was doing a consignment unboxing yesterday, and I sold the Polo Ralph Lauren Polo Bear polo to somebody for $60, and as soon as I sold it, about 5 minutes later, I got banned. Something I've done hundreds and hundreds of times on TikTok Live, but I guess now they have rules and regulations for selling, but it doesn't make any sense because that doesn't actually fall into their sale of unregulated goods. Unregulated goods are, if you look it up, from what I've seen, are, drugs, alcohol, things like that. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt doesn't fall into that, but I got banned. I've never been warned on live ever before. Never got a warning. I've always had a clean status, and I got instantly, permanently banned for selling one thing on live. Stupid. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Next up, Rag & Bone pair of jeans. Pick these up for $26.75. They sold for $47.55 plus shipping. Surfs, if you're watching this, you probably should shut it off because I've said Venmo a couple times. That's probably not good for your account. Yeah. I found Michael Kors bomber jacket selling for $50 originally, $159. Well, you'd have to look it up. Michael Kors doesn't really resell even like a bomber jacket like that. I know the retail says $159, but trust me, it's not going to go for anything close to that. So I would look up exact comps to see if it's worth it. So Told them you like blue cheese. I do love blue cheese. Speaking of blue cheese, we need to go back and get those wings. Do you think you sold? Did they think you sold the bear? Maybe. I don't know. Yes, he did teach me all about Ralph Lauren. He did. I got to give him that. Where are you live right now? I'm live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I used to be live on all four, including TikTok, but now I'm banana there. I did put an appeal in. I put an appeal. It was immediately declined, which means that tells me nobody actually looked at it. It is a random bot that looked at it and just declined it. I had the same exact ban the day before when I was doing whatnot shipping. I had the same exact ban, sale of unregulated goods. I put in an appeal. It got approved. This one, I put in an appeal and it didn't get approved, and there's nothing you can do. Do you ever post that beige heart crew neck? No, I still have it, Kathy. If you reach out to me on Instagram, I can sell it to you. Because I probably won't. It's not legit. It's a fake one. But if you want it, I'll probably sell it to you at cost. Does anybody have bears for sale? I'll take a grizzly. The good thing is now I can say whatever I want. I can say shooting shirt over here. I can say whatever I want on these platforms. Doesn't matter. Before I had to like limit myself to what I was saying, but now we're good. So if I ever have a shooting shirt, now I don't have to go like pew pew shirt. I can just talk. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren, another one. $6.96 is what I paid for this. Nice pink colorway. Somebody probably bought this for Easter. $22.99 plus shipping. A Gizzy. Have you ever sold neckties? I haven't, but I know there's some neckties you need to be on the lookout for. I've never sold one, no. This isn't right. I've been watching you over there for way over a year. I know. There's nothing I can do, though. But you can still watch me here now. You just have to follow on any of the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. I don't know if Facebook puts out a notification that I'm live, but I know YouTube does. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss any lives, especially shipping lives, make sure you're following or subscribed on YouTube, because I know that automatically puts it out. He said you need a good shave. I do. Surfs. I know the neck beard is pretty bad. Do you ever pick up Ralph Lauren with the specific measurements? Is it worth it? You mean like the neck measurements, like 17.5? I will pick up those every now and then, but they have to be like special. Have you heard of Alex Mill pants? I have. I picked up those like once. Those are pretty rare to find if you found a pair. Boldy. Wayne, say shit. Oh, my bad. I said it. You told me to say it. I said it. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren. Surfs is here. He's watching all this polo sell. $8 is what I paid for this one. It sold for $31.49 plus ship. This is like a heavy flannel. It also has a double pocket in the front, which people really like the double pocket. So $8, $31.49. Top selling brands. Shout out to Surfs. Top selling brand this year, Polo Ralph Lauren. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm glad I met that guy because he's made me a lot of money. He just said, you look... Wait, what did he say? He just said, look how cute this guy is. I know, he really likes me a lot. Let's just say that. I'm dying laughing because he deserves getting kicked out too. The pew pew talk. Oh yeah, I said shooting. Facebook notified me you're live. Okay, cool. So Facebook does notify. I'm glad. Yeah, Surfs. I'm gonna say all kinds of outlandish stuff. You probably don't want to be following me or watching me right now. Surfs left the building. You are safe now. Okay, cool. As soon as I said shooting, he's out. 672. The transparent bags are in my link tree in my bio. If you go over on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, I have a link tree post. On Facebook, it's in my pinned post. And you just go there, go to the products we use on a daily basis. That'll take you to our Amazon storefront, where all of those are the same prices on Amazon. It doesn't cost any more. It's just a way for us to like post the products that we use. You buy them at the same price, and we do get a little kickback. So, hi Brad, my Disney pal. He left because I said shooting, so he had to leave. Thanks for all your sharing. I've learned so much from you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Next up, we have a suit that sold. This is another Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a linen suit. I ran out of bags, so I had to just put this in here. I don't normally. This is the Surf's Up style right here. You just throw the item in there and ship it. But a suit. This is a 100% linen blazer, Polo Ralph Lauren. I paid $8 for it, and it sold for $50 plus shipping. 50 plus ship. Yeah, even though we lost TikTok, we still have all the peeps here. How many we got watching right now? Holy cow. We got over 100 people still here. Let's go. I'm a newbie. Where'd you get most of your inventory? I get it from thrift stores and retail stores. So if you go watch Kathleen, same name as my sister, by the way, spelled different though. Go through my reels. You can check all my reels, and it shows you where we get our stuff. all that good stuff. I'm putting out a Play-Doh series. I actually have one more video for the Play-Doh series to put out. I'm probably going to put that out today. So we recently got some inventory from Play-Doh's, going from Play-Doh's closet to Play-Doh's closet, looking for stuff to resell. Great to see you here. Appreciate you, Heather. You get positive feedback on the Blazer bet. I bet you I will, Surfs, but I don't like shipping them like this. Padded flat rate envelope, shipping for $8.74. I paid $8. Buyer was all in for $69.82. How long do you let them sit until you mark down? I don't really do too many markdowns, to be honest. Every like few months I'll do a markdown sale for like a weekend, typically right around a holiday, and I'll get a bunch of sales, and then I just go back to my normal prices. I don't really have a markdown schedule. Here sucks, it's always overpriced. Yeah, mine is overpriced too. If you watch my videos, you'll see that mine are overpriced too, but you just gotta hunt and peck for those certain pieces that they underprice. That's the key. Next up, where are the shoes? Oh, they're right here. And next up, we got a pair of Cole Haan shoes. Picked these up for $8 in a bulk buy. These sold for $26.99 plus shipping. Just a simple pair of Cole Haans. Not in like perfect condition either. They do have a little bit of wear to them, but Cole Haans are okay to pick up. I wouldn't suggest picking them up all the time. I just get them in bulk buys for really cheap, so that's why I get them. So, I'm One Savvy Shop. What's up, One Savvy Shop? Appreciate all your purchases too on Whatnot. Your orders have shipped. Do you price up a little knowing people will make an offer? Depends on the item, but typically no. Typically no. I never get notifications when you're live, when you go live in the thrift. So you should now, John, if you're following me on YouTube, I'm going to be doing live thrifts on YouTube, directly on YouTube. So you should get notifications. Check it out on Wednesday at 9 a.m. You should get a notification. Kayla, again, will still be live on TikTok doing the live thrifts. But since I'm bananaed, I am going to do live thrifts on YouTube. So follow me there if you're not following already. Alright, so I just took those Cole Haans. I stuck them in this box right here. This is a Priority Mail shoe box. You get these free from USPS.com. You can order them for free and have them delivered to your front door absolutely free. But you have to make sure you use a Priority Mail label on these. So that goes like that. Tape it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to weigh this. It's going to be a 15 by 8 by 6 box, and this one weighs 2 pounds 8 ounces. So we put that into eBay. Buyer paid $12.70 for shipping. It's only going to cost me $7 even, so I made a little bit of money. Band Bros, what's up, Chris at Peak? By the way, if you guys aren't following Chris, go follow him on all platforms too. He does shipping lives in the morning. He was also bananaed on TikTok for the same exact reason. So make sure you guys are all following Chris. If you liked his shipping lives in the morning, go follow him on all platforms. Why do you ship shoes priority? Isn't it more expensive than Ground Advantage? Yes, but then I have to use my own box. And right now I don't have boxes like this size. So yes, it would be cheaper. Actually, that one probably wouldn't have been cheaper. This was only $7. Maybe it was a couple cents cheaper to ship it because this is going to Alabama. So it might have actually been cheaper just to ship in there. But yes, but then you have to buy your own boxes. So if it costs you less than $1 to ship it, but it costs you $1 for the box, then you're actually losing money. So you have to take that into account too. With the influx of resellers or workers, do you think it's better not to say the names of the stores, just say thrifted? I know your stores. Carolyn, no. I literally say the exact store I go to on Wednesday every single week, and I've been doing it for over a year, and I still haul out every single week. So is there a little bit more competition there than it was before? Sure. People know that's the store I go to, so they'll go to it. But to be honest, it doesn't add that much competition. I think people in their head thinks it does. Most people watching right now don't live in Florida. For example, if you don't live in Florida, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Because if they don't live in Florida, they would never be competition anyway. They would never find the same exact items I would find. That's a good thing about sourcing from thrift stores. Now, if it was a retail store where I knew there was sales at the certain store at a certain time and I let you guys know to go to that store, then that's more competitive because now you guys are able to get the same inventory. But if you're not living in the same area, it really doesn't add that much competition. What's up, Kim? Yeah, they're bananing everybody. Correct. Look at all those thumbs up. Those are all people that wouldn't be my competition anyway. They don't live in my area. sure they could travel here, but they only travel here once in a blue moon. So it's not really that big of competition. Do you promote your listings? I promote everything at 5%. I don't suggest you to do it. The reason I do it is because I have a lot of people going to my stores every day to see what I have listed and sold, which doesn't help with my conversion rates on my items. So to offset that, I do 5%. I always suggest either doing somewhere between 2 and 3%. I typically say 3%. That way you're above the natural 2% that everybody does. I'm gonna look for good shoebox prices right now. Go look for them. Let me know. I do have some. I get some on Amazon sometimes. Next up, Health Club. All right, so we have some Christmas houses that sold. All of these sold. One of them sold on eBay. The other two sold on Poshmark. I was literally about to offload these at a garage sale for $5 a piece. I was like, I'm done with the Christmas houses. I just want the space back. Luckily, I didn't do that because this one sold for $107 plus shipping. This is a Hawthorne Village, Tampa Bay Buccaneers Health Club. It is new, not new in box. It is pre-owned, but it has all the flags and everything like that. $107. I have this on a YouTube video from a long time ago. These actually took a very long time to sell, but luckily they sold. So $107 plus shipping. I think I paid like $14 or $15 for each of the houses. So really, really, really good sale. I wish I could show it to you guys, but it's already taped up. So the priority box size for shoes is a 15 by 8 by 6. You can get those free from USPS.com. They're actually called shoe boxes on USPS.com. YouTube has a much better screen to watch. It does. All these live morning shipping lives are all on YouTube anyway. I've always done them on YouTube, but some of you that were on TikTok stayed on TikTok, so you never got to see these, but now you do. I'm just gonna take some bubble wrap and bubble wrap around this thing, so that way I don't have to worry about it getting damaged in shipping. And I did sell 2 more of these on Poshmark too, so we'll ship those out in just a second. Poshmark is even simpler because I don't have to weigh it. I know it's under 5 pounds, so we just literally ship it out. Our new racks are super slow when they come out, and they're pulling everything good. Yes, so you are probably sourcing at Goodwill. If you notice, I don't really source at Goodwill. I source at other thrift stores, and I suggest everybody to look at other stores because locally, our Goodwill suck too. The racks come out super slow. The Goodwill workers really don't care, whereas the workers at Red, White, and Blue, they're constantly stocking the shelves. There is no like lull time. They're working hard to get those shelves stocked because it's a for-profit thrift. So I suggest you find another store to source. There's probably plenty of them in your area. You're so used to going to Goodwill that you don't know that there's others in your area. You list Christmas stuff now or wait till August. I would wait a little bit. I mean, if you don't have anything else to list them. But if you have other stuff to list that'll sell quicker, I would list that. This is just an anomaly that all 3 of these sold. Typically, you won't see this stuff sell this time of year like they did. How many pictures do you recommend for items each listing? On shirts, stuff like that, I only take 4 to 5 photos typically, unless there's like embroidery for me to take photos of. If not, like a piece like this Christmas house, I took all angles of the Christmas house, which was like 6 photos. I took pictures of the box. I took pictures of it sitting in the box. So hard goods, I would suggest taking more photos. Every angle, if there's any flaws, make sure you list the flaws, all that good stuff. All right, now this is going to ship out. So I have it in the box. It's a 12 by 12 by 8 box. This is a Priority Mail large shipping box. I have it set to 3 pounds. Let's see how much it weighs. It weighs 2 pounds 12 ounces, which is 3 pounds. This is going to Lakeland, Florida. Buyer paid $11.55 for shipping. I'm only paying $6.82. So this one is shipping close. I don't have to worry about it breaking. Just heard about you getting bananaed. Yes, I got bananaed. But luckily you're here. You can still watch me every morning, either here on Facebook or on YouTube. But yes, I got bananaed. I can still post videos on TikTok. I just can't go live. They completely ripped away my live status. I was gone too long. Where are the light boxes? It's Teach. They're in the garage. We moved them back to the garage because we got the shoes behind us. Do you thrift at Salvation Army? We haven't been to Salvation Army in a while, but we are going to start going back, and we might be doing live thrifts at Salvation Army on either Facebook or YouTube. So I appreciate your help for you. I appreciate you, Brooke, for being here. That is BS. Nothing you can do though, Kim. Can't be mad about it. You just gotta move on. You gotta pivot. Next up, we got another Christmas house. This is the restaurant. So this one is a little different. It's a Buccaneers restaurant building. I got the full set of these. So I got everything I think there's 9 pieces in this set. I bought them all from one person. This one sold over on Poshmark for $135 buyer paid shipping on that one. So 135 bucks. And then I have another one down here. It is called the Barbershop. That one sold for $90 over on Poshmark. Again, buyer paid shipping. So altogether, that singular buyer paid $225 for all of these, and the other buyer paid whatever they paid on eBay. So really good weekend in sales just because of those 3 orders. So always have a good amount of stuff listed because you never know when something's going to sell. All right, so let me grab this one real quick. This one again is the restaurant. Let me make sure I got the right label for it. Understand, I underestimated the shipping cost. I made them pay $55, and it's going to cost me $90. Part of the game. You're going to learn. That's what you call the cost, a learning cost right there. You just paid your lesson. You paid for, instead of paying for a course, you just paid for your course right there. Bet you it won't happen again though. You're going to ship it. You're not going to reach out to the customer. You're not going to apologize. You're just going to ship the item. If you take a little bit of loss, you're going to take a little bit of a loss. You're going to write it off, and you're going to say, I'm not going to do that again. So you just paid for a lesson. That's how you got to think about it. Yeah, stupid tax. Exactly. That's what Dave Ramsey calls it a stupid tax. Unfortunately, it happens to everybody. So don't feel bad. It's happened to probably everybody in this chat. Is overpaid or underpaid, undercharged the buyer, and you got to pay a buttload for shipping. TikTok is getting rid of riffraff. First, yes, I know. They're getting rid of all the crappy resellers, one by one. Did you kick your mother-in-law out to the garage too? She's over there laughing. She does have to take photos in the garage, yes. Peach, don't call me out like that in front of everybody, okay? Oh, man. Sorry, chat. There we go. Just want to make sure this is good and wrapped up. Love Dave Ramsey, yes. I paid off most of my debt doing Dave Ramsey's ways. Although I do still have credit cards. Don't tell Dave. I hate when a buyer complains about the cost of shipping. Yeah, but you just tell them like it's based off where you live. There's nothing I can do about it. That's what I say. It's calculated shipping. It's based off where you live and where I live. So it's the barber shop. So this one is this one. You missed me. I did miss you, Teach. Where have you been? You've been hiding. All right, last one is another one of those Christmas houses. Again, I already told you what it sold for. It's just going to go back into one of these boxes and ship out. I don't really have to worry about these getting damaged because they're already pretty well packed in the styrofoam boxes. But I do add a little bit of packing material in there so they don't move around while they're being shipped. So don't forget your car loan. Yes, I did get a new car, but I'm still going to watch Felix. You'll see how fast I pay that thing off, Felix. You'll see. All right. Throw some packing material in this one and we're good to go. How do you make money off shipping if that's calculated in advance? So you pay the discounted rates, the buyer pays retail rates. So eBay gives you a discounted commercial rate because they pass that along to you as an eBay seller. And then the buyer pays the full retail, what they would pay if they went into the post office to get that item shipped. So that's how you get that little buffer. Shipping and handling. Ground Advantage USPS cheaper than most for me right now. It is, yes, correct. These are shipping via Poshmark, so that's why I'm shipping on priority mail. Poshmark gives me a priority mail label. Otherwise, these would probably be going Ground Advantage too. One more set. I didn't know that about shipping. No problem. Appreciate the question. I'm sure other people didn't know too. That's why I say no question is a stupid question. I'm sure if you weren't going to ask it, somebody else will. I might have my setting wrong. There is a setting you can set to pass that discounted rate onto your buyer. So you might have that set up right now. That's why you're probably not seeing it. there is an option to select that, so that way some people think that gets them more sales, which maybe it does, but yeah, you can set that on eBay. All right, last item shipping out, and then all my weekend sales are packed. A total of, I think it was like 108 and 109 packages that we shipped out today, from Poshmark to Whatnot to eBay to Mercari. So really good weekend in sales. Again, appreciate everybody who bought something on Whatnot this weekend. Your orders are already sitting outside. The rest just got shipped, so we're done. If you guys have any last minute questions, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Feel free to drop them in the chat. Appreciate everybody hopping over from TikTok and watching on Facebook or YouTube. Like I said, we'll be live every single day. The cool thing about these lives too, if you ever miss them, they will be posted on they'll be posted on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So either one of those platforms you want to watch on, you can watch every single morning shipping live. I'm going to make sure Instagram, I'm posting yours. Facebook and YouTube, you both get posted right after I finish this live. So if you missed any, you want to listen to this in the background as you're shipping your own orders later on in the day, feel free to come back on any one of those platforms. I think it's a good idea to make a post on a local page looking for better items. Advise it'll pay considering it. That's good. Like I know some people that put out posts on like Craigslist too, like buying out XYZ, buying out collections, stuff like that, and they do get some hits off of it, so it's worth it. I had 15 going out plus ship 10 on Saturday. Let's go. I think Posh shoppers want below market prices. Some do. You just counter high. For example, those Christmas houses, they sold full price on Poshmark, $135. So I don't know. Some do, some don't. Yeah, not always. I would say not always. So, all right, everybody. I'm gonna head off. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. I'll probably be live later tonight for a little bit using Autoposher. So feel free to come back. That'll be probably around like 8:30 at night, and we'll probably be live for like 30 minutes. So if you want to see how Autoposher works live, I'll do that. I also will have a tutorial video coming out. Hopefully later on this week. I'll probably film that at some point tomorrow. Full tutorial video. But if you want to see a little live action about how Autoposher works, come back tonight. Just make sure you're following, because I don't know what time. It's going to be a random time. I'm not going to have a set time to do that. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you later.